Well, hello, my berries. It's me, Darkberry32, and I'm bringing you a video today to give you a kind of a tour of my kitchen, so to speak. But it's with, how can I say, it's some helpful hints and tips on what you can do in your kitchen to kind of elevate it a little bit, maybe perhaps, give it that little nice little touch, but also in a useful sort of way. Okay, so stay tuned. Well, hello, my berries. It's me, Darkberry32.
Where do we go from? Where do we go from here? No one can save us from keeping clear. I don't wanna lose you, I don't wanna lose you now.
All right, guys. So I want to start with my pantry. If you go back, there is a video that shows you how I redid my pantry. And ever since I've done that, I've had some issues, but I've also had some, it was a great resolution on how I actually did my pantry. And I absolutely love it. I'll start with some of the things that I love, and then I'll end it with the things that gave me headaches, and then how I improved them as time went on. So the things that I really, really super love are my Lazy Susans. Love those to death because I'm able to, turn it and get everything I need with just, a little turn, and it keeps everything in one spot, which I really love because I love things that are aesthetically pleasing to the eye. You know what I mean? So, and then this has helped out a lot too because you can reach in the back and you can see everything that you need off of this shelving unit, which I was gonna use in my spice cabinet, but it's a little too wide to go into my spice area. So over here, I had these, I got these from Dollar Tree. I've gone back to Dollar Tree since, and I cannot find these. So guys, if you find something like this, and what we use them for, as you can see, is the kids' cereal, my oatmeal, all that kind of stuff is what we use in here. So it's easy to just kind of pull out, and then there's others in the back, and so it's really cool to have something like this. These baskets right here, they also came from Dollar Tree. I have two here and then two over here. And what I would say about like this area over here, you put things that you don't normally need all the time, like crackers, we can grab them. I have a few leftover taco shells from a taco dinner that we had. And then in the back, I have like all my teas. So this is stuff that I don't have to get to all the time. So I kind of keep those back there. And if I need them, I can always reach my hand back up in that area. But here, these are things that I kind of use a lot more often, like my taco seasonings, my Lipton onion mixes, things to make fried rice, all those types of things. I have my chocolates if I want to do some type of cookies or baking or something like that. And then I have my sugar cookie mix, and then the pickles that Kayla loves to have when she's here at home. So I keep all of those here, and it's really easy to just kind of get in here, pull it out, reach, get what you need, and then push it back, and it keeps everything neat and in order. Now, these canned goods, the canned good holder that I have, I got these from Amazon, and I'll try to link everything that I'm talking about, guys, in the description box below. And but these are normally used for your refrigerator. You can put your your cans of Coke or Sprite or whatever your drink is, La Croix, beer, whatever it is that you like, you can put those in your refrigerator. But I decided to put them in my pantry. It makes everything a little easier. They're easy to access, everything that you need, right here at your fingertips. Now I have a few larger cans, and because I've freed up some space, I'm able to put the larger cans, my little thing of raisins here that, we like to have from time to time in our oatmeal or cookies or whatever. So I keep all those larger items over here in this space because I've freed up a lot of space with these canned good holders. Then over here, I know you're like, oh, Leeway, that's much cornbread. Thanksgiving is coming up, guys. So I tried to stock up and get prepared. So over here, I use these containers that, where did I get these from? Where did I get them from? I got them from Walmart. I think they were like 88 cents. So this is where I store my white rice, my brown rice, and some of my pasta. What I found, guys, is if you when you buy things and you put them in containers, it just looks so much better, first of all, and it's easier to just get everything you need. Now, I think with the pasta, what I did, let me see if I did do this. Let's turn this around here. Lord, don't let me spill this pasta all over. Yes, that's what I did. I actually got right here, I took the top of the pasta just so that I can keep up with the date on the use by date. So I put that in the back so that way I'll know, like, hey, sister, you don't need to be using that pasta no more. It is old. So yeah, so I keep everything like this, you know, in a nice, neat stack. And if I needed to get another one here for something else, I could easily stack it right here. Then I found this jar here at, I think it was Goodwill. I think it was either Goodwill or another thrift store. And I put all my panko breadcrumbs in there. And then these are little baskets and containers that have, this is one of these containers here. And I stored a lot of the boxed goods in here. Like I have more cornbread. I got my hot chocolate. We got pound cake mix and, you know, taco shells. And back here, some ice cream cones. And so I stacked all of those in this one container. And look how much that one box holds. So even if you just bought these guys for 88 cents, do you know how nice your pantry can look? So I'm even thinking about maybe going back and getting some for my pasta just to keep everything uniform. But I kind of like the old country looking basket look too. So then down here, I changed what I initially had for my pets, and I put all their treats in these little containers. And I went just a couple of days ago to Dollar Tree to get them some treats, and I found these containers and I like them a whole lot better because you can fit a lot more in here. You don't have to open up the entire top. It's just a little flip top right here, and there you go, and you can get into those treats. And so another thing that I really like is this holder here that you're not taking up shelf space, you're actually taking up space that is not being used. So this is where I put like all my sandwich bags, my aluminum foil, plastic wrap, and then I'm able to kind of put my breads like in this area, and it just kind of keeps everything uniformed. This right here, I got these jars at the Dollar General, and I put my cornmeal in here and my flour in the other one so that I could, you know, they're easily accessible and I don't have to like dig for them or anything like that. And then down here, these are containers. I think I got this from a friend of mine and she didn't want it, so I use it to store all of our oatmeal. If you need oatmeal here, our George Foreman grill. And then down here, I got this from Goodwill a long time ago. And this is where I store my potatoes. All my potatoes are in there. And yeah, so it's pretty easy. So now I've told you all about the great thing. Oh, and I forgot about these. I got these from the Dollar Tree. And these are like things that we don't use a lot. You know, we got, I think maybe I have like some containers for like if I have people over, and trays and things like that. I have those stored up there. Now some of the things that I like but I've had issues with. Love the lights. I love the motion lights. I love them because it's like when you open up the pantry, it's almost like opening up a refrigerator. You know, that light comes on. I love it, especially at night because you don't need to turn on the big light. And I got those from Five Below. Now, the thing that I did not like about them, but I think I finally figured out, is the sticky tape that's on the bottom that comes with those lights. They are no good. When I tell you, we would hear loud crashes at night or during the day and we're like, what is that? And it was the lights that kept falling. So what I ended up doing, I tried all kinds of things. I got regular Velcro to put on there to stick, but the Velcro would loosen and they would still fall. So I went and got some command strips and they are up. They're not falling. I love. I think the command strips was the way to go. So I would say, yes, get them. The batteries are still going strong ever since I've done this. I haven't had any issues with the batteries, but it's easy to change out the batteries. Not a problem. You can always get your Duracell, your Energizers or whatever. But these are the same batteries that came with the lights. And yeah, they're good to go. I've not had an issue. So I would say if you're going to get these motion sensor lights, go ahead and get you some command strips. All right, so right over here next to my stove, I was watching, I think it was Anya Garden from Food Network, and I like when she, you know, has her carafes or her little containers with seasoning in them. And I was like, oh my God, I just thought that was so cute. And I think we saw somebody that had the actual little crock pots. And so I told my husband about them, and he was like, do you like those? And I'm like, yes, I love those. And he said, well, I'm gonna get you some. And I was like, great. I was so excited when I got them. And so what initially I had these like right here on the stove. No bueno, because they get hot and they mess with your seasoning. So speaking of seasonings, that's what I put in them. These little spoons here are spoons that came from like a measuring spoon unit, but I just took them apart and I used these spoons to get all of the seasoning out of my pots. So here I have my salt. Here I have this seasoning called Uncle Chris's seasoning. It's a steak seasoning, but I use it for just about everything. And then I have my garlic and onion powder mixed there. And then here I have my black pepper. So these are the 4 seasonings that I use a lot. And I think it's just, like again, I say they're aesthetically pleasing. It's so pretty to have something like this near your stove. Now, I'm sure in the future I'll find some spoons that are uniform in color, and then I would add those to these. But I think it's so neat that you have these little sides and you can put, you know, your spoons there and you don't have to worry about it getting cross-contaminated. Now, right here, this is, I really love. I think maybe it was Anya Gardner again. She was using her oils and she put them in wine bottles. And I have lots of wine. So I was like, you know what? Let's finish a bottle of wine. I washed it out, rinsed it out really, really well. And I left the labels on it because I just thought it was so cute. And here in this bottle, I keep my olive oil in this. And this one, I use my regular vegetable oil. So this was a sake bottle that me and my husband, we went to a Chinese restaurant and we couldn't finish the sake. And so they let us leave with it. And so I use this for my vegetable oil because I think we use more olive oil in this house than we do vegetable oil. So, and then that way you can kind of determine which is which. You know, the olive oil is in the big one, the vegetable oil is in the smaller one. Yeah, so this is what we use, and it's right here. Easily accessible, but it also looks nice at the same time. This tray, I ended up getting this tray from Big Lots, so you can find a tray or whatever to kind of keep everything in its place. And then if you waste some seasoning, it's nothing but taking these off, wiping down the tray real good, and then placing it back in place. So this is another great idea I think that you would love to have in your home. All right, so everybody knows that I really love to entertain, love to entertain. And every time we were having some kind of gatherings or get together, we were always taking, I would tell, you know, my family, hey, we need to put up an extra table for our party or whatever, whatnot. And we decided, my husband and I, we were actually gonna just use like maybe one of these buffets on this side and then one on the opposite side of the kitchen. However, when we lined them up, we loved the way it looked. And so we decided that now we no longer have to worry about 6 feet tables and putting tablecloths over them. And then plus, we added, you know, these buffets ended up adding some storage space for us, which we totally love. We keep all of our paper plates and our bowls underneath this area, so when it's time to eat, they know that they can go right under here to get plates and bowls and napkins. And then here we keep like the little drinks that you can mix with water in the water bottles. And then here, I don't even know if I have any. I think my sister-in-law gave me this, and I haven't yet to use it, but I just still think it's like a country chic look, so I just kind of keep it. But this is for recipes. So we keep all this here. This is like a tray that I use when I'm entertaining and stuff like that. So yeah, I keep this here, so if I need it, I'm able to just plop it up here. And then here's another tray here that we have that you can put like hors d'oeuvres and cheese and crackers and all that kind of stuff. So I keep that there. And then I have the salt and pepper. And then we have where we keep our knives, our forks and spoons. And as you can see, we need spoons and knives. So anyway, we use this to for entertaining. When the pandemic stops, then we'll be able to really use it for everybody. We've not been able to use it, you know, since the whole pandemic thing, and this is one of the things that we actually ordered. I got this off of Amazon, and we had to put them together, and it wasn't too hard. The instructions were pretty easy. And so we put this together for our buffet area. This is our buffet area. This is where you would come. You know, I would have all the food laid out, and you're able to get your plates and your utensil, and you know, you can go ahead and eat. So in order to protect the top of these, we went to Floor and Decor and got these marble slates to put on top, and it kind of ties into the whole color, you know, with the gray walls, because we ended up painting the walls and tried to put more gray and white elements in here, and the chrome from the refrigerator. And so we decided to get those, and I think they were like $5 a piece or something like that, if that. They were like $5 a piece. So yeah, these are something that you can get yourself, and I think it would make a great addition to your kitchen. Okay, so here's another item that we've had this in the house for maybe a year and a half, 2 years now. We actually found this stand at home, and Earl and I love to cruise, and so we went and got on this cruise, and we brought back a bunch of liquor. You can get a lot of deals when you go on cruises, you know, have it if it's in the ship, on the ship itself, or at the ports that you go to. But we like to store all of our liquor here. That way, again, when we're having gatherings or get-togethers, we're able to just go right here to our bar area, because our house it's a small, you know, family home, but we try to make the most of it by, you know, storing things in a nice way so that they're easily accessible. You know, like we have our pitcher down here where, you know, if I wanted to make a pitcher of margaritas, I can. We have our little ice bucket here, straws. Then there's a NutriBullet if we want to blend up some cocktails and things like that. And then, you know, here's our little wine opener, and we keep all of our wines, which I really like. That's why I like this buffet, because we're able to keep at least 18 bottles of wine. So yeah, this liquor bar comes in real handy. Like I said, you're able to see everything, exactly where everything is, reach for it, and get what you need to get, and, you know, get on out. And then over here in this area, I actually built these shelves. I always wanted my cocktail glasses and my wine glasses to be out. Again, I wanted it to be aesthetically pleasing, so I built this shelving system out of what do you call it, like piping in the like from Lowe's, and then I got these boards, and I actually drilled holes and everything. So proud of myself, and I put this up, and so I'm able to have this up here. So if we need a glass of wine or anything, everything's right here. You grab it, rinse your glass however you want to do it, and then make your cocktail. Then this little area here, we have just little whatnots in here. You know, there may be cookbooks, there may be containers for to-go containers for food in here. But then on top, we have this little basket for like chips and treats and stuff like that that you can actually just grab and go. And so we keep this here, and I try not to keep it too full, because I want it to, you know, I don't want it to look so obvious. Like if you're, you know, far back, you know, it's not so obvious that there's something in there, but you know there's something in there to eat. You know what I mean? So I don't want it to be so full that things are just stacked up. So that's what we use this area for. Like you can see, I'm using every nook and cranny of this kitchen to make it work for us, because I had a dining room table in this area, and we just did not use the dining room table. We didn't. I mean, we hid things under it. It started looking very messy and junky, and I could not take it. And there's y'all's friend, Miss Chloe. She always has to be nearby. So then we decided, hey, we don't want to use a dining room table. So we ended up going to Lowe's, and we ended up getting these 2 extra cabinets, and we have not painted them yet. They have not been even screwed into the wall or anything. They're sat there. And then we ended up getting this top from Lowe's as well. They have these where they're I think they have them in I want to say 4 to 6 to 12 feet long, and so we ended up getting that to go right on top, and it kind of has that marbling in there, the gray and white, to kind of go off of all the gray and things that we have here in the kitchen. But this is just placed right on top. We're thinking that we don't know if we want to screw this into the wall to make it a permanent fixture, because then we're able to kind of move it around as much as we want. So I'll just open up the doors here so you can kind of see how we have things. They're not very, very organized, but look how much space is in here, and the large pots. I'm able to keep my large pots in here, my containers for juices and things like that. And on my platters, my baking sheets and everything are all in here. And you can have so much storage, and that's what I needed. I need more storage in my kitchen than I did a dining room table, because quite honestly, we ate like in the living room, or we'll eat in the room, you know, together. We just don't eat it. We never ate it. I think when I first moved here, me and the kids maybe ate at that table, but no. So here I'm hiding my pans for Thanksgiving for now, and then my plates, because I don't want anybody to eat off of those plates just yet. And then, you know, I have my rice cooker here, all my crock pots, my blender. There's my electric knife there for Thanksgiving. So yeah, I keep all that in here. And then look how long these drawers are. I love this. So this is sort of like what you would call my drunk drawer. My junk drawer, where we have like all of our scented waxes here. We have our oils. We have you know, little extra light bulbs and stuff for our scent candles. Here's that Velcro that I said I used for those lights because they kept falling. Don't do it. It's not good. The Velcro doesn't work well. It's a great idea, but it didn't work for me. And then here are the command strips that I use. I keep some of my extra forks in here. Platters, the flat platters, and then some of the kitchen towels are in here. We have an extra salt and pepper shaker, signs for when we do have people over. We're able to put those signs and everything in front of the food so people will know what they're eating. And this is an idea that I came up with. I've seen some things where people use like these plastic, what they look like are shower caps, to put over food so that things will not get into the food. And so I actually bought regular shower caps to put over like breads and things like that are still on their containers, and they work fabulous. I got the extra large size, so they work really good. So then back here there's like my cheese grater, and then I have these funnels and stuff for when I'm trying to transfer the oils from their real bottles into those wine bottles that you see there. So yeah, what is this? Oh, I think I have another. Oh, I do. I have more motion sensor lights here. I don't know. I might use them for something. I could use them for these drawers actually. So at night, you know, because I use those lights for our side table drawer. So at nighttime when we open up that smaller drawer, we're able to see what's inside without having to turn on the large light. And then also we keep like, oops, shoot. I'll put those in there because they fell out. And then also we have like our menus from places that we like to order from. We got Jimmy John's, and we have this this Mexican restaurant, Los Hermanos Taqueria. We have those in there as well. And then over here, we have a lot of the kitchen towels and what do you call them? The oven gloves and stuff. We have those in here. And then there's other stuff here that we have, like, you know, the glue if we need something. We got some electric tape pins, pads if you need it, and then a few more of these oils are over here. Birthday candles, things of that nature. So yeah, we have all of that over here in this here, I'll put this here over here in this drawer. And it just kind of, I like the way my kitchen is because I know exactly where things are. I know exactly where things are, and I can just reach for them. I know where to go. They're not too far from me. And yeah, you know, it's just kind of a matter of organizing. So this is something else that you may want to put in your home, just in case, you know, you need more space, because like I said, I needed more cabinet space than anything. All right, so this is the last portion of the tour that I wanted to show you guys, and I really think this is aesthetically pleasing. I really love the way that this area turned out. And what I'm talking about are these jars here. I actually went, I think this came from Burlington, these 3 came from At Home, these 2 came from At Home, this is from Target Dollar Spot. This is something that I think I found at the Goodwill a long time ago, and it just has like popcorn seeds in here when we want to pop fresh popcorn instead of the microwave. And then I love not having all my large bags of chips in that basket, and when we get them home, we know we can open them, put them in this container. It's freshly sealed. We don't have to worry about them getting stale, and it just looks so much better. It almost looks like a, you know, old-fashioned convenience store or something like that. So when we need some chips or whatever, we come right over here and get our fix on chips. I want to get one more because my husband loves the popcorn that's already in the bag, that's been popped already. He loves that popcorn. So I'm thinking about getting another one of these and filling his up with lots of popcorn because he actually loves it. And I just love the way this looks. So for here on this one, I have chocolate brownies. Yum. The little bite-sized 2-bite brownies. Here we have lots of mini goldfish. This one we had Twizzlers. My husband loves Twizzlers, so he kind of goes to those pretty fast, but I need to get some more Twizzlers for here. And then here is just a small little cookie jar that we keep chocolate chip cookies and things like that in there. And I got this, like I said, from Burlington. Over here is a plant that that I've had for a while. I think ever since I moved into this house, and I thought it would be so cute because I don't think I'm ever going to cook anything in this pot again. Things get stuck in the bottom of this pot so much that I'm like, I don't want to get rid of. I think it's cute, so I went on and put the plant in it. You guys let me know what you think about that. Give me a thumbs up if you like that pot, you know, that little idea. This is fake, it's not real, but I put that in that pot because it's a part of the kitchen, so I thought it was cute. I have this stand here if I want to put a cookbook here or put some type of plate here for decorations. I have that sitting here. As a matter of fact, I'm going to get ready to start decorating for Christmas, so be on the lookout for that video as well. Then over here, I have this basket that I got from Goodwill, and I bought a bunch of binders, and I got some black paper and cut things out here. And so basically, I have my recipes all in these binders. These here, let me show you. Let me move these books out the way. I might put these away somewhere else, as a matter of fact. But here I have recipes that have main and side dishes. Then this one has recipes for desserts. And then this one has, oh goodness, I'm about to tear things up. And this one has recipes for appetizers. They're all in here in these binders, and it just kind of looks very uniform. Like I said, it's pleasing to the eye. For me, it is. I just love the way that looks. Let's push all that back. I don't want stuff to fall. So yeah, that is pretty much it. So I just wanted to bring these ideas to you guys to, like I said, make sure that things look nice, but they're also functional at the same time. And so that's what this is. And if you guys like this video, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If this is your first time here, go ahead and subscribe. That would be great. If you guys, let me get this out the way. If you guys go ahead and comment, just know that every time you comment or share or like my video, it grabs the attention of YouTube and it helps out my channel a whole lot, and it gets their attention, and then I can start bringing more and more of these types of videos, or whatever videos that you like, that you come over to my channel for you. And so go ahead, like I said, give it a like, give it a thumbs up for me. Don't forget to comment, like, and share, and I will be sure to comment to you guys and reply back and say hello and hi and all that good stuff. I do have my loyals out there. You guys are always saying hi to me, and I absolutely love it. Also, if you have your own YouTube channel, please don't hesitate to put it in the comments below. You know, we're always looking for extra content, especially that we're all stuck at home now. So go ahead and put the name of your channel. I would love to check you out. And I'm sure some of my subscribers will love to check you out as well. So guys, if you're watching and you've commented about your videos, I ask everybody else to look down in the comment section and check them out. But again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.